Okay, we are back. I was thinking of adding a thingy that puts Twitch chat on the screen for, oh boy, right up the giant's bum when we start. Always lovely. Yeah, I was thinking of adding a thing that displays the chat on screen, or on the stream rather, for eventual YouTube VODs, but we'll see. Didn't find something that looked good for the literally 2 minutes that I spent looking. Anyway, last time we went to New Londo and got ready to fight 4 kings, and then realized that we can't fucking fight 4 kings because I'm an idiot that forgot to kill Sif before. So today I have them on my bar. I don't know what I'm doing. That is apparently par for the course. Fuck, can't speak either. It's fine. Who needs speaking when one just needs to go kill Sif, which is what we're doing today. I don't think there's a fire closer, is there? Probably not. It's also not that much of a walk, so it's fine. I bought the Crest of Artorias way earlier to access the forest, but we never went and accessed the forest, because why would we? There's nothing really there for us. But we had the spare souls, not leveling and all, so we already got that part out of the way. Just need to run over there and actually get the shit done. Kill the poor Wolof. I'm fairly confident in my Sif fight, but I'm not that confident in my running through the area to get there, and I'm very unconfident in my clearing the whole area before we fight the wolf thing, so we'll see how miserable this becomes. I have not practiced it or thought about it too much. We'll just play it by ear. Gotta just chop some trees on the way, and another one. Nice try. I don't need moss anymore, I don't think. You only really need it in Blighttown, and we're way past that now. So, we shall rest here, and open up the gates to be bumped by tons of monks in the forest, as is the Dark Souls way. So, some of these guys respawn and some don't. I'll try to clear everything in one run, but I won't make any promises. They're hard to see, because they're like see-through for some reason. I never did figure out why they are see-through. Didn't even mean to backstab, but I'll take it. I think this man does not respawn, I'm not certain though. Then we have Mage Mate over there. We do so much damage with the new lightning axe, holy. That makes it a lot easier. Then there's a rogue guy somewhere over here. I don't remember where exactly, so we'll just play it carefully and pay attention. Hope we don't get backstabbed, because that shit hurts. I think that's X-Man over there. I think we want to pull the rogue before we pull the X guy. The bandit. I don't know where exactly the rogue is though, so we'll just wander around aimlessly. We could go over here towards the archer, what also doesn't respawn. Get that guy out of the way. Oh, there's also Cleric Man. I forgot about Cleric Man. A lot of monks here. I hear someone to the left. Okay, so we now have Rogue Man and another Knight. I think that Knight also doesn't respawn. You can be stuck on that for a while, I'm okay with this. take the trade. Any day. Nice try. Oh boy, I horribly mistimed that. And he even bounced off the fucking tree but got me anyway. Eh. I should have healed. I was trying to fight the impulse of healing. Usually I have to be topped up at all times, because I'm OCD about that, and I was like, nah, let's play it safe. We wanna get as much of this done in one go as we can. I should try to min-max my Estus a little bit better, but no. It immediately got me killed. Lesson learned for next time. Come closer, sir. Trying to mix up the soul arrow timings there. Good try. I think he went from heavy soul arrow to regular one. Try and sneak a hit in. Not today though. Anyone mad at me yet? Anyone? That's a player. There we go, got the rogue. All by his lonesome. Very quick and dirty. Jump attack into R1 for 850 damage. Lovely, lovely. Okay, now for Nightman. Could try parrying that. Has a wide swing arc and I'm not very confident in my dodging. Oh no, I whiffed. Don't whiff. I swear I pressed at least 2 buttons. Oh. I didn't expect him to chase me off the cliff like that. I thought he was gonna path around. That was stupid of me. Yeah, I should just use the shield. Make life a lot easier, I guess. I think he dies to a parry. I feel so clunky when I'm locked on in Dark Souls 1 because of the limited roll directions. Oh boy, that was closer than I thought. So I always try to avoid rolling. It feels so uncontrolled with just the cardinal directions. But yeah, I should just roll a lot more. Nice hyper armor. God damn. Did he just try to cast a spell with his fucking sword? Excuse me? That does... what the fuck? That's... You can't even try that! What the fuck was he doing there? That's some interesting, I don't even know. AI, maybe? I don't know what went wrong there. Come here, cunt. Ooh, nice dodge. Oh, got stuck on the tree. He's trying to bait me. How dare you? You can't bait me. I used the wolf ring. I'll take that trade any day. Okay, attempt number 3. Let's not fuck up so hard this time. I want to get this guy down eventually, so we can progress. Except I have no idea where he is. Should be around here somewhere. Oh yeah, there. I saw him for a second. Here he comes. Yeah, I should have gone for that immediately. Ooh, boy, that was some juicy ass damage. Okay, non-respawning enemy number 2 done. I think that's all of them. I think the archer respawns but only drops his loot once or something. Wait, shouldn't you have a bow equipped? What the fuck? I feel so betrayed. What the fuck? He was ready for me. Once we get a hit in, it's very easy to kill things because of the huge stagger on the battle axe, but getting that first hit in is really hard sometimes. Especially when I'm not playing confident and just sit around hoping for a good opening. Alright, Mr. Cleric Man guy. Let's have at it. Way too early on that. Much better on that. Oh boy, one shot. Okay, let's not be stingy with the Estus. I learned from my mistakes last time. Axe duel. Okay, two options. We can either go over there and explore the rest of this part, or we can go towards the goal. Since I'm an idiot that likes to clear everything, we'll explore everything. And do the annoying bit with more trees and the cat thingies later on. Unless I got confused and it's not over here that I'm thinking of. I might be confused, but I don't think so. I guess that's a sign of confusion. Still one shot. Nice. I think these trees are stronger than the ones outside. Outside, he says, like he is not in some sort of forest right now. But I meant before the Artorias Crest door thingy. I swear I rolled, god damn it. I tried to roll diagonally and it didn't work. Ugh. Burning through Estus like no tomorrow. Isn't there an item here somewhere? I faintly remember an item on a cliff to bait you out and aggro as many trees as possible, but I might just misremember or mix it up with the DLC. There's a flower or an item right over here. Is that on the other side? That looks like it's on the other side. Yep, let's pass the chasm. Hello, tree man. Thank you for telling me that I have not been here before. Good old video game logic. You're on the right track if there is enemies to fight. I miss. Man wants to hump his tree in peace. I shall not let that happen. No procreating in front of my face. Was that the first drop we got from all these trees before? That's interesting. They usually drop like crazy. He got fucking stuck on the terrain for a second. He got confused and wanted to run around for a second. Okay. Oh, I can't sprint while locked on in this. Damn, that range. Let's drink immediately, just to be on the safe side. At least there's no cliffs in the forest to fall off of. I mean, there are, but not in the middle of it. So I can run away in peace without worrying. Yeah, this is what I was thinking of, an item on a ledge surrounded by trees. That might be it for this part then. Oh yeah, the eastern set, nice. Lovely, lovely. Not a place that people explore very often. You can, in this forest, but just go straight towards Sif once you know where he is. It's a fairly easy and safe, straightforward run through the area without having to explore everywhere. And some of the enemies here are pretty tough, like the cats later on. We'll have to cheese those probably. Oh, too early, goddammit. At least I didn't get hit. And someone was kind enough to kindle the bonfire and give us another Estus charge. And I think that's roughly back at the beginning, right? Yeah, that's exactly back at the beginning. Lovely. Okay, so that's this part done. Now I faintly remember a path downwards over here. I'm not certain though. Like, I think there is a little ledge you can climb down to. Or a ladder or something. Or I'm mixing that up with the Hydra area later on. Is that? No, that's what I'm thinking of, I think. I think that's what I'm thinking. Yes, exactly. Here we go. Nice hidden little path. And I think if we go down, we go towards the Hydra down there. Or if we cross the bridge, we'll get into cat territory, if I'm not mistaken. Which is scary, because I don't quite remember where they come from and when they arrive. I just know that I used to cheese them by running back to the trees, and they'll eventually hit a leash point where they stop aggroing, and then you can get a hit in or two. And then you repeat that until they're done, because otherwise they are quite nasty. Come on. Ooh boy, was that a one-hit stagger? Oh, that makes this a lot easier. Lovely, I just need to time it better. And number 2... Do they both aggro, or do they come one by one? I think they both come. Yeah, they're both aggroing, okay. Pretty confident that that roll attack would one-shot us, so we'll try to avoid it. Was that well timed? That was better. That was very greedy of me. I should have left immediately because the second one was coming. Like I said, I think that roll attack one-shots us, so should not take any risks here. But that's all of them, I think. All 3 of these very unique areas that are only in this area. Areas? Fuck, enemies. Fairly unique enemies that are only in this area. I think there's a total of 3 of them. And we receive a soul. Lovely. Totally worth the hassle. So somewhere around here is a little pond with the mushrooms. I think it's right there. Might be some more trees over here as well. I don't quite remember. That is a flower and not an item, brain. I think there is an item they're guarding in there. I think it's the Great Magic Ember or something? Something like that. These guys are also fairly tough, and I'm not comfortable with their moveset anymore, so we'll have to see what happens. Okay, use stagger, that's great. Very slow but very hard hitting, and they move forwards during it. Third hit staggers, okay. Fuck, I saw that coming. The first time he stopped his combo after the first missed swing, but this time he kept going. Caught me off guard. Yeah, he keeps going. Oh, I accidentally kick him. There's the stagger. I didn't play around that, sadly, otherwise he would be dead right now. Second attack coming. And done. Alright, that's not that hard. I can do that. Get some pine resin, which we don't need. Fuck. Oh, you can backstab these. Wow, I don't think I knew that. Oh, I wonder if you can backstab the big ones. Don't think I've ever tried that. That's really cool. Kind of want to risk trying to find out, but I'll heal to full first, because he did like 90% damage when he hit me before, so that might be a one-shot. And fucking around might get me hit, and then get me killed if I'm not at full HP. I want to be able to take at least one attack, if I can help that. There's so many of them here. I'm trying to make sure none of them come at me while I'm dancing with the big one. Okay, let's try and make that happen. Was I not behind enough? Oh fuck, I missed it. Okay, I didn't need to waste the humanity for that. I could have tanked that without healing beforehand. Shit. Oh well. Let's just use up more. Fuck, I thought he was going to swing again. Now he is swinging again. Land around the stagger. Oh, that was close. He almost got me. I'd love to get more stamina, but that's not on the cards. Oh, you tripped over. Sorry. Okay, and here is, I think, the Great Magic Ember, yes, maybe? Enchanted Ember, yes, very nice. Okay. What else do we have? I think that's actually most of it. It's not quite all of it, but it's most of the area done. Over there leads to the boss, we don't go there quite yet. Guess I don't have any Estus. I should just return to the bonfire and restore my Estus real quick. And we'll grab the... what's it called? The Stone Knight set or something? Stone Giant? Magic Stone type thingy. Basically the speedrunner's alternative to Havel for the Four Kings fight. Just stone, okay. That's another very heavy pseudo-invincibility suit that you can use to make life easier. Especially in the Four Kings fight. Okay, so I think that's the entire area done, so we'll bone back to restore our Estus. I still have those throwing knives in my bar, I should get rid of that. And then we'll try to fight Sif. We'll see how that goes. And in order to do that, I think we will run past all the enemies. Let's give that a shot. I think once you're past the bridge, you're golden. Oh, you can't jump that, that was stupid. He's almost caught onto me. He managed to roll off, okay. He knows a thing or two about it that I don't. But I don't think anyone will catch ups from now on. Alright. Man, I'm yawning already. I don't know what's wrong with me. I shouldn't be tired yet. So, fun little thing about this fight, you can actually sneak around the big ass gravestone in the middle and grab the ring without triggering the fight yet, which is kinda neat. You don't benefit from it in the fight because it's the one that increases backstab and riposte damage. But it's still kind of neat if you want to get that ring early without having to fight a boss that's not that weak. Because ultimately all that prevents you from getting here is the 20,000 souls required for the Crest of Artorias. You can rush through and grab this ring early if you want. But anyway, let's have a chat with our big wolf buddy. I'll let that play so I can get a drink. and because it's awesome. So I think this is one of those fights where people have trouble because they try to lock on, and the camera doesn't really work that well with fighting him locked on because he moves around so much. Whenever he decides to jump, the camera fucks you, and so locking on is a pretty bad idea in my opinion. Oh fuck, I didn't see that attack coming. Way too early on that. That's also the only attack that's really dangerous, the double spinny thing. The rest is fairly easy. And as such, Sif decided to spam that attack for the rest of the fight. Can I heal, or will he enrage and hit me? I think I can heal. I was wrong. Cool. Man, healing takes too long. It's fucking bullshit, man. Fuck. I'm surprised I was able to tank that. Fuck. How did that not hit? Okay. That was very, very sloppy, but we got there. As long as you're strong enough to take a hit, you can heal back up to full every time. So you can take another hit, and then if your DPS is high enough, like your damage per swing is high enough, you can fight most things in this game fairly easily. I don't know why I keep going to the inventory to use homeward bones when I have them on my bar. Now, with Sif done, we can finally go back to New Londo Ruins, because we missed that place. It's been so long since we've been there. Now, I have a few options when it comes to fighting the Four Kings. I can... Let's see. I will definitely need to use this ring setup. So we can look at how much weight we have available to us before we can move at all anymore. And then we can consider if that's not fine, if we can't move at all. Let's see. So with full Havels, we would be at 57. We can still move. Okay. Alright, Ghost Mong, whoops. Yeah, I spent a decent amount of time yesterday clearing out the entirety of New Londo Ruins up to the boss Fog Gate, and then I was like, wait a minute, I forgot something. I managed to not fall to my death, but yeah, I only remembered barely in the nick of time. Fuck it, we'll make the run naked. Yeah, I was I don't know. I even mentioned how I was going to need the ring and need to kill Sif first before he can fight Four Kings, and then I just went into New Londo and was like, yeah, we can do this, we're strong enough now. And yeah. At least I didn't kill myself, that was good. Like I said, I went literally right up to the boss gate, and had I remembered 10 seconds later, I would have probably just jumped to my death, and that would have been very embarrassing. It's still embarrassing, I suppose. Yeah, full DK, who isn't here today. Yeah, I'm thinking about how I want to fight Four Kings. I'm not quite sure yet. We can either do the normal thing, or the most common thing I think that people do, which is go full Havels or equivalent heavy armor and just tank them because their damage is fairly low. Or I can try in the normal get up and actually dodge and fight properly. And we'll see how that goes. Yeah, maybe. He has a very, like, weird sleep schedule. Or lack of schedule, I think. So we did all of this, so I'm not gonna do it again. I will try to run through. I'm not sure if that's going to go well. What? Proper bind? Excuse me? You of little faith, I will show you how unbinned I'm going to get. Okay, I think there's a ghost in here that can annoy you if you're dawdling too long. You can also jump down the middle, but you can hit the ledge, which kills you, and I don't like doing that, so I'll run down and consider my options on the way. I think we'll try the full Havel gear first. Thank you. I will hopefully not need so much luck, because that's a fairly reliable strategy, but we'll see. Okay, that's not Havel's, this is Havel's, this is Havel's, this is Havel's, this is Havel's. Where are you at? There you at. I might need more Estus, we'll see. So the key here is that their attacks do a lot of damage, but only if they hit you with the latter part of the blade, like the further reaching out one. So they're... oh boy, that's still connected. God damn. Needed to fat roll that. Basically, as long as you're cuddling with them, their attacks hit you with their weakest point, and they don't do that much damage then. You can also get a few follow-up hits on the decaying corpse of them. And on to the next. See, that did a lot of damage, but this one did not. So, as long as you cuddle close enough with them, their swings do very, very low damage, and with Havel's you can poise tank it anyway. And that makes the fight fairly easy. There's a few things you need to pay attention to. Their explosion thingy can still hit you for a lot of damage. If you can't roll in time, you can try to tank it with a shield. You can also run out of Estus, like I will do. Maybe. Should get ready to use Humanity. Damn, we're so far ahead of the curve. Interesting. Ah, fuck the grab. Yeah, he got me. Oh no, we lost the Humanity. How will we ever recover? Fuck, that's the explosion. Can we make it in time? No, we cannot. Barely. Oh, we even got the effect from the Humanity. We got the extra Humanity counter, but we didn't get the heal yet. Oh, that was really close. Thanks, Obama. So yeah, that's pretty much a... oh, fuck, I keep forgetting to rest at the bonfire I walked to. But that's a pretty easy way to do the fight, especially if you're doing a normal run where you level and actually get really strong. If you have any amount of vitality and endurance over the baseline, then you can fairly easily do that. Now, alternatively, we could try and make that more interesting. I would have had 10 Estus had I rested here. God damn it, brain. Anyway, we can try and make it more interesting by going in light and having to actually dodge their attacks. Oh, I almost fell. But we'll see. Yeah, I should have been at 10 Estus had I rested at Firelink, but I forgot, so we were only at 5. With 10 Estus, this should be fairly easy. But I'm wondering if I should do that, because that's a fairly cheap tactic. I think I'll try a normal fight, where I actually dodge and play properly. Let's quickly put some clothes back on, such as to not embarrass ourselves. I'm sure I could min-max my defense and resistances a little bit better at this point with more options, but I'm very lazy, so I just put the same thing back on. And it ultimately doesn't matter that much in the grand scheme of things. So we'll try a fight with actual dodging and fighting them properly, and see how that goes. Yeah, indeed. Although maybe I could convince them that it's just the new fashion. Some new clothes for the not Emperor, but King instead. They'd probably look much less spooky if they were naked as well, so maybe I'll set a trend or something. Oh fuck. Thought he was gonna stab me. Thankfully he didn't. He tried. He failed. Okay, let's be risky and do the big old jump. Now that we have something to lose. Hey, we made it. You can clip the edge there and die very easily, so I don't usually do that. I think this should be the right direction. We shall find out in a second. I was wrong. Very wrong. Lovely. Fucking magic. Oh fuck my life. And he follows up with the explosion. Oh, that was really close. Okay. Keep your grabby hands to yourself, sir. Fuck. I missed. And another explosion. Oh, was that the second one over there? Yeah. Oh fuck, I mistimed the roll. To heal. Fuck. I should roll against the attack, not with the attack. He says, rolling with the attack once again. That range! Holy fuck! Okay. So as you can see, that's also possible, and it has some advantages, because it's much easier to avoid the explosions if you're in light armor. But you actually have to fight them properly and dodge through the attacks rather than just tanking it, and that makes it much harder to execute. Whee! So I think we'll go the easy route and just bin him with Havolts. I might actually go one step further and make that even easier, actually. We picked up Power Within ages ago and we never used it. Let's use that for a change. We'll have to heal up anyway, since we're tanking. Oh, I also have another Firekeeper Soul to turn in. I should have done that ages ago as well. Oops. Do I have another? No. Okay. I think +3 is the point where you full heal every time in a Soul Level 1 run. I'm not certain though. Don't quite remember. Anyway, over here we have Power Within, which is lovely. And just for the hell of it, let's put Fireball back. So, for those unfamiliar, Power Within buffs your damage output by a lot, but it has a disadvantage. It will take some of your HP every second. Not that much. I think it's percentage based or something, because it hurts a lot if you have a lot of HP, and it hurts very little if you have low HP. I think if you're cursed or something, it actually doesn't hurt anymore. Like, it rounds down in a way where you can reach low enough HP that Power Within doesn't even drain your HP anymore, if I'm not mistaken, but anyway, point is it won't hurt us that much, and we'll have to heal anyway from tanking, so we can basically use it for free. And since the fight is effectively a DPS race, it's really good versus 4 kings. So we're effectively stacking all the odds against them. Good thing we haven't seen this trip like 15 times at this point, because I absolutely and totally did not die down here yesterday. I just aced this. You missed absolutely nothing. That one is always so close. Okay, so let me get down a little bit before the ghosts catch up, so that we can change our gear in peace, and then we'll buff, and then we'll fight them. For hopefully the last time. Okay, we want back to Havelt. Can't I? No. There's a way to go quickly through your inventory, like 1 page at a time rather than 1 item at a time, but I forgot what the input was, so I'll just do the slow way. Anything else? We can get rid of this for now. Nope, that should be fine. Okay, so Pyromancy equipped. let's go. So I'll buff right now, and then we'll switch over to the Grass Crest Shield to deal with the stamina. Well, I should use my corpse to orientate myself down here. He of course starts with another explodey thingy. Fuck you. And the grab follow-up. Great. Lovely. Is that still gonna hit me? Oh boy, that was really close. I was really bad there, though. I panic rolled away from the projectile rather than just trying to fight it and hoping it would be enough. Like, I'd already input the roll away to try to avoid the projectile, which was stupid because then he will of course hit me with his attack because I wasted too much time instead of healing, so I should have ran properly, but instead I tried to heal and then one thing led to another and I died immediately. So as I said, we stacked all the odds against the 4 kings, nothing can go wrong now. Super easy fight, cakewalk, and so on and so forth. In all seriousness, that's a really good way to make the fight easier, though. I did not manage to send the elevator back up, did I? I'll have to pay attention to that next time. I have fallen down that elevator shaft more times than I care to admit, thinking the elevator was there when it wasn't. Alright, so how about we just succeed this time around? That would be lovely. I did not mean to jump, but hey, I'll take it. I'll take anything as long as we don't lose yet another attempt. Okay, wait, I need to take some time to re-equip because I'm not good enough to equip quickly. So we'll go down a little bit once again. I think this should be good enough this time though. So, not Sack, but Havels. Equip the Pyromancy Flame, fall down not too far. Yep, thank you. Let's see if we can spot the... there it is. I was trying to spot my corpse while I was falling, so that we know where to run. As time is of the essence. Please, no magic. I hate you so fucking much. Okay, this time we'll do something else. Let's just fucking tank it. There we go. Get it out of the way. Fat roll and 400 damage a pop. Lovely. That's the grab. Fuck you. The worst thing about the grab isn't that it does so much damage, but that it takes so much time. And with Power Within, there's also the annoying bit that it drains your life doubly so, in a way. But time is of the essence when you're fighting 4 kings, because more of them will spawn on a timer rather than one after another, so... Oh fuck, I did not see that coming. So basically, the grab attack just wastes a whole bunch of your time. And makes it so you have less time to kill one before the next one spawns. God damn, what is with these chain grabs? I did that fucking stored roll from forever ago. At least I didn't die. Follow-up smacks onto the corpse. That last one didn't count. Ooh, he's already there for his next grab! That's like 5 grabs already, isn't it? Oh, this is going to be close from Power Within. I think we're fine. Yep, easy. All according to plan. Oh, Power Within ran out. That's a shame. Are you fucking kidding me? What is with these chain grabs? I mean, I'm not gonna complain. I think explosions would be worse, but... Holy shit. That's some bad RNG. Okay, you need to stop grabbing me. Fucking hell. Eh. Damn, we almost got 3 kings on a soul level 1 run, that's quite interesting. In case you didn't know, there's actually a very variable number of kings in the 4 kings fight. You just have to whittle down their health bar. It doesn't have to be 4 of them that you kill. If you do enough damage, you can kill the entire health bar on 3 of them. Whereas if you do very little damage, you'll eventually fight 5 and more. So it's not really 4 kings, it's more like any amount of kings until one of you dies. Just isn't quite as catchy of a name, I guess. Okay, so we can take off this ring now. Get back to the wolf ring. Let's also change our equipment back, because I don't want to go full Havel the entire time. I think that would actually be a good way to beat a level 1 run, is to actually go full Havel and just face tank most things, because it's like Havel's armor is just that strong. But I don't want to do that. It feels terrible to play. And get back to our heavy boots over here. Lovely. What covenant are we at the moment? Gravelord servants. That doesn't benefit us at all. Let us quickly talk to this man and become a dark wraith. Because of course. Oops, sorry, pressed the wrong button. MB. Think he will come back though, if I just relog. If not, oh well. Doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. I don't plan to do any PvP anyway. Wait, doesn't come back? No way. Did I press Kindle? I meant to warp. Let's quickly walk back to filing and deny front. Maybe he will then reappear? I could have sworn he reappeared. Most characters like this in Dark Souls give you a chance to go back on your word. Oh, I can't.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Snorri bastard. Anyway, let's go back down and see if I can go back on my word. Please, maybe? Damn, I kinda wanna look that up now. I could have sworn you had a second chance for this. Oh. I'll just go place the Lord Vessel. Actually, let me quickly Google that. I'm very curious. I want to find out now. Huh, interesting. You actually can't get a second chance for him. I did not know that. Cool, I should have been more careful in that case. Oh well. Like I said, we're not gonna do any PvP or invasions or anything like that anyway, so And since this has absolutely not been a story run, it really doesn't change anything. Okay, we got the Lord Vessel. Let's put our first soul in that we got. Now, what do we want to do next? Our options are, we can go towards the Grave of Giants and go kill Nito. That doesn't really get us anything, because we don't want any of the occult weapons or something from that place. We could go towards Seath, which also doesn't really benefit us in any way, I don't think. I guess that gives us access to the DLC. Or we could go kill the Hydra first, I suppose. What's the order you have to do that in? I think you need to kill the Hydra, then kill the Golem at Seath's, and then go back to the Hydra place, maybe? Yeah, let's go kill the Hydra. I just want to get that wrapped up before I miss out on something. What else do we have? We have the chaos place thingy. We could do that, I guess. I don't know where I want to go. Let's start with the Hydra and then play it by ear once again. Doing the demon stuff down in Izalith would allow us to get a chaos weapon rather than just a fire weapon, so that could be good. It's definitely a plus point. Yeah, maybe we'll do that after the Hydra. I think I'll do DLC last. Not that it really matters, because we're not gonna get much stronger than we are right now. But, it's the hardest probably, because I think that's the stuff I've played the least. And I remember struggling on Artorias and Manos on my last Soul Level 1 run. So, I'll put that towards the end. Somewhere. As some sort of grand finale. Anyway, we have the bonfire down here, so that if we die to the Hydra, which I will probably do a few times, we don't have to run all the way back. It's not often that you get to use or make use of this bonfire, but it does occasionally happen. We can also equip the... what's his face ring? Rusted Iron Ring, so we don't get slowed down by the water. I don't know if that's gonna help us, but we'll see. I could block, I suppose. I'm not quite certain how I want to kill the Hydra yet, because I'm usually, in normal playthroughs, I tank one hit with a shield that has a decent amount of stability, and then I retaliate, and then I block, and then I retaliate, and so on. That's not really feasible for us, because we don't have a good enough shield, or if we have, we might not be able to wield it properly. And we also don't have much health and much stamina, so that's generally fairly rough to do with those stats being fairly low, but I feel like dodging the heads has always been very unreliable and risky for me, so I'll just see how it goes. Maybe we won't get one shot and we'll get a second to figure out what's best. So one thing you can do to make this a little bit easier is kind of like this. You can aggro the Hydra and then it will spit water, and the water will also hurt the golems. But the water can overlap and one-shot you if you're unlucky, so I usually just kite the golems over here and then deal with the water as it comes up, rather than using it to kill the golems. It's fairly unreliable, and if you're low on stats, like health and the like, you probably want more reliable strategies, and so I don't do this. This, and I kill you because you were damaged already. Hey, one that doesn't do the jump attack. Still too slow to do anything though. I think these drop blue Titanite chunks. Or blue Titanite, or whatever the fuck it's called. I think blue Titanite chunk. Okay, so once again, this water can fucking one-shot us, so it's going to be difficult. I didn't remember it hitting through that. I think we'll just zigzag our way over there. Fuck. Ow. Okay, but we're kind of there, I think. Not close enough yet, according to the Hydra, but close enough according to me, anyway. Fuck, I thought it was lining up for a melee attack. That's a melee attack. Ooh, one shot ahead, that's nice. That's gonna make this a lot more bearable. I mistimed that like crazy. Still got one of them down. Should pay less attention to the audio cue and just look at the thing. One thing that makes this awkward to do is that they have different attack timings, the heads that is. They land at different timings, so even if you roll perfectly, if you're in the wrong spot, or their attacks overlap unfortunately, then you can, no matter how well you try to time your roll, there will be too many active attacks for you to properly dodge. Don't spit. How dare you? How did that miss? Okay, at least that one hit. And now for the last head, which is the most annoying head of all of them. That's a spit, I'm sorry, coming from a mile away. So this one is annoying because it does a very horizontal swipe over here. And not only is that hard to reach in time before it retreats, there's also an edge over here that you can fall down and immediately die, so that makes it very annoying. There's a few ways to go around that. If you're a normal kind of build, which has actual stats, you can equip a bow and just shoot the fucking thing over there, because it does have a main health bar, and once that's done, the fight is over no matter how many heads are still alive. Alternatively, you can try something like this and try to shoot the head after it attacks. You can try running attack it, which is very unreliable, but sometimes works, and you only need one really. This might work out if I do this a few times. I was very slow on that. I shouldn't miss too often, because then I'll run out, and then I won't have an option anymore. Please tell me that hit. God damn it. I'm going to run out. Seriously? Please cooperate. Come on! What the fuck? Come down here. Hit me. Don't just try to hit me! Or something. Come on. There you go. That was not a good hit, I don't think. Or rather, that wasn't a hit. Fucking last uncooperative head. Why do you always give me so much trouble? Oh, one more. That's actually such little health that even if I miss this... I fucking missed. I should be able to do that with throwing knives at this point. And spit. Wah. Come on. Sounds better. How did that not hit? Excuse you. That won't reach, will it? Oh, it will. Well then. Yeah, get throwing knives, bitch. Ooh, look at me, I'm a mighty 8-headed Hydra. Like normal 4 Hydra. Anyway, I'm a mighty Hydra. You will never defeat me until you throw fucking 9 or 12 damage throwing knives in my face. Then I'll kill over and die. As is proper. So, we now can finish... Hey, this actually fits very well, because this is the last bit of the forest exploration that we started earlier. I think I need to relog for the golem to appear. Give me a second. I think this makes the golden golem here in the corner appear. I don't know why I scrolled down. Yeah, there it is. And killing that will free Dusk of Elysiel, or Elysiel, or however it's pronounced. Which we eventually need for access to the DLC. That was almost mistimed. Whee! No, I don't want to do DLC quite yet. But I mean, sure. I don't want to do DLC yet. That's the hardest part for me, so I'll put that last. But I wanted to finish the forest exploration and get the Hydra and stuff done, so I can, when I eventually do the archives, just get the access to the DLC. without having to worry about freeing Dusk first and talking to her and stuff. That's the ledge over here, right? Yeah, okay. Or is it? Fuck, I can't see the fucking ground. I have the feeling that I will fall off into the fucking big hole over there the entire time, but I think I'm fine. Anyway, I think you need to summon her once, maybe not, we'll see. I'll summon her anyway. Maybe I'll buy some of her stuff, we have the souls to spare. Hello. It's kind of a cool concept to summon a merchant through a summon sign. I wish they'd explore more with that in the later games. Rather than just adding co-op NPCs that don't really do anything. You know what, let's fucking buy all of her spells. Become a greatest wizard.
The sorcery. If thou art him.
Yep, goodbye. Okay, so I think up the ladder we have exactly one item, which is a soul or something, and then we should have done everything in the forest. Big ass water thrill type ladder. If I was a professional streamer, I'd probably have some sort of soundboard active for moments like these. Press a button, have the song play, everyone has a laugh. Millions of subs overnight. That kind of thing. Yeah, it's true, but it's a good song. It's also just so fitting. It's not intrusive, and while you're climbing a ladder like that, what else can you do, really? Yeah, it certainly does. That's a very good invention. In fairness, you don't have to climb up many ladders in this, at least not many long ones. So it's not that big of a problem. Okay, I think that's it, right? Yeah, this is where we've been before. Good. We done. Let's cycle past our homeward bone a few times, because that's very well done. And that gets us where we need to be fast. Anything else I want to do right now? Not really. Okay. Let's go down to the Ruins of Izalith then. And do that area next. Because then we'll get a Chaos weapon eventually. And then we'll have a second damage type. Or well, a strong second damage type. Our current Fire Club isn't that strong compared to this Lightning Axe, and with the Chaos Club we'll be in a much better place for future bosses. Like the first DLC boss, the Manticore. I think that one is fairly strong versus Lightning. Anyway, so we killed Ceaseless earlier. So we have moved the lava already, so we can start clearing out a billion Tauros demons down there. Which I think don't respawn, if I'm not mistaken. I should probably switch my Pyromancy back, although we're not gonna use much Pyromancy down here. I think most things are fairly fire resistant. This looks so cool. I think that's the Tomb of Giants over there. Big ass fucking place. This does not look quite as cool because lava is way too bright for some reason in Dark Souls 1. They fixed that in the remaster. I saw that. I saw someone play that today, streaming in this area, and the lava actually looked fine, and your eyes didn't burn just looking at it. Very welcome change. Ooh, stagger after 2 and dead after 3. Damn. So much damage. Hey, and he dropped his axe. God damn, we actually got the fucking machete from Capra Demon, and we got one of these axes already. Yeah, probably. I just could never be bothered. I just squint a little bit and then it's fine. You'd think for a Mong that has the time to put in a thanks Obama kind of mod, that they'd bother fixing the fucking lava, but nah, I'm too lazy to do anything actually useful with mods. I'll try not to look at too much of the lava. Oh man, time passes in Finland, huh? Makes sense though, most of the things you do there are fairly grindy and time consuming. Nothing goes fast in that game, I think. Oh, aggro too. Is this where we die? It probably is. Come on, one of you do a jump. Nice. Now the other one. I think that's a free hit. Nope, not if I miss, of course. Oh, God damn it. Terrible spacing. Don't you dare. Oh, you did dare. They should give you, or offer you anyway, Finnish citizenship if you have a decent number of hours in my summer car. Alright, that worked out way better than I thought. Who needs to pull them individually when you can just bend them on 2 at a time? Can't believe I didn't get hit there. Some of those attacks felt way too close for comfort. Yeah, I don't think I would mind Finland either. I don't mind the cold, and as long as I have internet access, it's pretty much fine. Though I don't really know enough about their living standards or politics to really judge that in a serious manner. But it seems like a good enough place. Okay, so with those guys out of the way, we can move on. Damn, that really is fucking bright, huh? Maybe I should get a mod for that real quick. Nah, we'll just go fast. I'm sure that's fine. Damn, he turned around nearly 180 during that fucking jump attack. That's scary. Yeah, it really is. It's way too strong for some reason. I mean, I get the idea style-wise. It really fits to have this contrast of super bright lava compared to dark cave. That's pretty good. Like, stylistically that makes sense, but it's just a little bit too strong, unfortunately. So you can usually just jump down there and get the bonfire. I'm not gonna do that because, like always, I will bother to clear absolutely fucking everything. Come on. One of you, please. Would you eventually? Thank you. Man walks over here all slow and badass like. Apparently there's some sort of auto mod on by default, but I haven't set up anything, so you can link it if you want. I don't mind. If something goes wrong from auto mod, I'll unban you, don't worry. Thank you, I'll do that in a sec. I'll just put that in the texture override folder, right? Just like the other mods, I'm guessing. Because then that should be fairly quick and easy to do even while streaming. Okay, give me 1 second. Well, I do that then. So we can save our eyes ever so slightly anyway. Let's see. Gotta find the folder real quick. Oh yeah, that looks much better. Okay. Close that, open that. Yep, they look noticeably different even in the preview. Let's see if I didn't fuck up. Oh yeah, that's super dark. That's much, much nicer. Kind of changes the tone, sadly, of the area, but it's much better for the eyes. Thank you. Oh, that was terribly timed. Uh-oh. I should just kill him instead of trying to heal desperately, but I can't help but try to heal. It's stronger than me. Down you go. Damn, that is really dark. I don't know about that. I'll just get Dark Souls Remastered eventually someday when it's on sale and I have some spare cash. Feels a bit weird to be stingy about that when I've put so many hours into this game for a total of $5. So I should just eventually buy that. Did I aggro more of you? Yes, one more. Come here. These things are so weird. I don't remember much about the lore, but those guys are odd. Wonder what their story is. Oh yeah, these guys. How do you best fight these guys again? Probably like this. Maybe not like this. Maybe more like staying in and hoping for the best. Maybe. I don't know. There isn't that many of them. I'll figure it out. Okay, first part done. Double kill. Alright, big man, come over here, please. I'm sure I'm going to die to this guy after killing so many of his brethren. Ouch. I'm not dying intentionally, by the way, just as a heads up. I'm not trying to make a point. Please don't kill me. How do I do with you again? Rude. Do that again, please. Thank you. Oh, isn't that shit the stuff that breaks your equipment or something? Oh, that's a lot of attacks. Man, some of these enemies that you don't fight a lot of, I completely forgot what their moveset is. Oh boy, that for example, I haven't seen that in probably like 300 years. Feels like it anyway. Please cease, thank you. You caught me during the roll, you fucking bastard. Ah, didn't mash hard enough this time. Okay, let's try that again. This is where you'd really like to have a ranged attack. Those guys are fairly annoying. But hey, I'll figure something out. Oh fuck. How dare you be more annoying than you need to be? One more. Come up here so we don't aggro the Taurus demon over there. Thank you. Goodbye. Okay. Much cleaner. Clearly that's a good sign of success to come. Quickly grab this. Not get hit by that. That is nasty, damn. I was hoping he would stagger, but it was very risky. Shouldn't have gone for that. Especially if I miss. Fucking goddammit. Down you go, sunshine. Okay. Now to die to a Capra demon. How about that? No? No. Statues first, I see. Everything in order. Isn't there another worm thing up here or something? I remember some sort of trickery here. Huh. Oh, oops. Thought I could get that attack in time for the stagger. Was that on the other side, the ambush? Huh. Or am I just misremembering like crazy? Anything's possible in this game. Now I know I definitely will get ambushed right over there, because that's where the Great Fire Ember is. And that's one hell of a fucking shit place. So I've been pretty good at just fighting everything rather than running past enemies, but this will change over here. I will not hesitate. Ow, fuck. I will not hesitate to cheese this hallway if I have to. God damn, the slowest attack in all of existence. Yo, hitbox, excuse me. Anyway, point being, well, I'm not sure why I'm saying that when we're about to do it anyway. Basically, we're gonna run through that hallway, and then we're gonna get trapped by centipedes, and then we'll grab the item and get the fuck out of there. That's the plan. We're not gonna kill everything in there. But apparently, the first boss in the game still kicks my ass, so getting there might take some time. I hate having to do 2 full attacks to these statue thingies. I don't even know what they're called at all. No idea. Dragon statues or something? How did I get stuck on your fucking legs? What the fuck, dude? Earlier in the stream, hey, let me show you guys how easy 4 kings actually are. Later in the stream, did you know Taurus Demon is actually the hardest fight in the game? Right, let's try that again. Sir. See, we're starting off poorly already. Why don't you just do a jump attack like your brethren? That'd be so much easier to deal with. Nah, you gotta be special. You gotta be extra annoying and make me actually fight you. Alright, back to the plan. The plan is great, the plan is lovely, and it cannot fail. I promise. Nothing can go wrong. Everything is fine. Yep, everything is fine. Just get the item and get the fuck out of here. Exactly as planned. Lovely. That is one hell of a fucking hallway if you're trying to actually take these guys down. Would not recommend. And that's coming from someone who regularly clears everything in the game, rather than just running past enemies, but those guys can go fuck themselves. If you're using magic, they're not that bad, because you can kind of cheese them at range. Although I don't remember if they were resistant to magic or lightning or something. I think there's at least one element that they're pretty good against, so it might even be magic. But yeah, generally speaking, they are very, very annoying if you're not cheesing them with range attacks. Alright, time for the Demon Fire Sage. Last of our Asylum Demon, Stray Demon, Fire Sage trio. That initial moment of him running at you actually looked a lot better than I remembered. To get out of here. Can you stop that? Please, maybe? Eventually? Are you stuck? Nope, never mind. Fuck. I was going to mock you. How dare you? Pretend to be stuck and then you're not stuck? So for this guy's explosions, what you want to do is get the fuck away, which makes sense, but there's a trick. This one that he just did is fairly... like, it goes very far in or not very far, but it's mostly in front of him and very... and it hardly hits behind him, so already I'm safe standing here, I say, getting hit. Fuck. But basically the point is, once you're behind his legs, you're already in a safe spot from these explosions. So, they're a lot easier to avoid than people make it out to be. Nah, that one clipped me because I was very greedy. It's another explosion attack, get behind him to be safe, and then get back in. Basically the idea is, if you're trying to run away, he'll often catch you with the explodey attacks, but if you're trying to get past him and keep close and just run behind him, it's a lot easier to avoid them, because their hitboxes don't extend as far behind him as they do in front of him. Which makes sense, given that they're centered in front of him, so I don't know why I'm explaining that anyway, but yeah. I've heard of people having trouble with these guys, so... Oh, is that my game crashing entirely? Yup, goodbye Dark Souls. Okay. Game restarting stream then. So be it. You're damn right, I failed to press quit game. You fucking died on me, game. Don't blame that on me. It's all your fault. Wah, it's all your fault. Anyway. Think up leads to the shortcut, back to the Daughter of Chaos, and down leads to the Centipede Demon, if I'm not mistaken. Statues fuck offus or something, please. They're so annoying, I don't know. I feel like they're just weird for the sake of being weird and don't add much either to the level design or the lore or something. They're just there as some sort of new enemy type. At least that's how I've always felt about them. Which is why I've always found them to be very annoying. Anyway, back up we go. Isn't there an item on one of these paths? Oh, this just leads back to the beginning. Nope, no item, okay. Whee! And back down we go. Because we didn't actually unlock anything new or interesting. I guess I could have rested for the bonfire, for the Estus recharge, huh? Fuck it. I'll even go the slow way just to conserve another Estus. I should have rested, definitely. Oh well. Fuck it. I have committed to the decision, even if it's a bad one. Alright, so this is towards the centipede demon, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, there's another bonfire here, what the fuck? Huh, I didn't remember that at all. I think this is also where you make the decision on how you want to proceed with Solaire's storyline, even though most people don't make that decision actively, but rather automatically or accidentally. And I don't think I have a good way of killing all the bugs right now. Do I have poison mist? I do have poison mist. I could, I guess, complete a story. But then we don't get the sunlight maggot, don't we? Don't we not, or something? Wasn't there an item here? Am I going in here for nothing? Really? Huh. I could have sworn there was an item here. God damn it. Hey, you know what? Fuck it. Let's do the poison mist through the wall thing to try and save Solaire. Why not? I haven't done that in a while. Hey, this is where the item was. I knew there was an item somewhere here that isn't on the direct path. Could just homeward bone. What a jump. Perfectly calculated, not close at all. Simulated danger for entertainment purposes only. Okay, so we attune magic and we attune poison mist. Where do you do that again? I think if you take the path right before the Fire Sage boss fight, isn't it? Like straight ahead and then left. Should lead us to the wall where you do the thing? I think so anyway, we'll find it out. It's been a long time since I've done those. That was close. Should have jumped. Was lazy, was almost punished. This is very laggy, I wonder what's going on. Maybe something broke when the game crashed or something like that. Maybe it's the texture mod, but why would that be? That shouldn't really change anything. Anyway, so I think what happens is that we kill all of these cunts. He says, not killing these cunts at all. There we go. And another one, and another one, and I think there's one more over here. There it is. Wow, you got far in the brief time. Didn't miss anyone else, right? No, okay, cool. So I think, if I'm not mistaken, that behind this wall is a red glowing sunlight maggot, which we need to kill for Solaire not to go hollow. And if you use poison mist right here through the door, you will eventually poison it and get it killed without Solaire turning hollow, if I'm not mistaken. Takes a bit because poison is complete garbage in Dark Souls 1. And down it goes. Oops. I should get some homeward bones sometime. Running low. Okay. I think that was it. If that wasn't it, then fuck it. I don't care that much, but hey. So, now for Centipede Demon. Centipede Demon is weird. I am not good at the fight at all. I know there's a cheese. If you get yourself grabbed in the right spot, he actually falls out of the level and dies without you having to do anything to him. But I don't know the right spot exactly, and that's probably gonna get me killed a lot. So I'm not going to go for it. But I think it's somewhere over here, close to the wall maybe. I don't remember much about this fight, so I'll just wing it. Although I do remember that the more or less best place to actually fight him, he says swinging wildly, is over on this little island, if we can get there without dying. Holy fuck, that was a lot of fire damage from the lava. We might not get there without dying. Let's go to one attempt. No, we don't make that at all. Okay. I think if you're fighting in the middle here, you basically have the best spot to fight him because you have room in all directions and the camera doesn't fuck you against the wall. Fighting him in the corner at the start is the obvious place in a way, because that's right where you start and there's some ground without having to go past lava. But you can get camera fucked like crazy against the corner. So it's a bit risky, but we'll see. I don't think I have a way of making it past the lava anyway, right now. Let's quickly grab our souls back. Okay, that was a lot less damage. I don't really know why I'm saving the souls. It's not like I'm doing anything with them right now, but I guess it's just force of habit. It was very early, but I had time to roll a second time. Fuck. Fuck it. Timing, what is that? I have none of that. There's the grab, maybe we'll get the glitch? No, we don't, shame. Man, I can't see shit. Apparently I also can't hit shit. Yeah, I can't roll in that. Whenever I rolled sideways away from it, I would always avoid the attack, but I don't have enough time to get back in there and hit the fucking thing, so I decided to roll through it instead of rolling to the side and see if I can stay close enough to get a hit in that way, but apparently that is not going to happen because it's active for too long. This is kind of fun. I haven't fought this guy properly in a long time. Usually you can just kind of face tank him here in the corner. If he just does the stomps and you have a weapon that reaches him, he dies very quickly. But I can't reach him properly, and I can't tank him properly, so we'll actually have to fight him, which is interesting. Like to learn what he does, how to dodge it. Oh, I accidentally stepped into the lava and died immediately. If I don't do that, it shouldn't be all that hard though. Some of the attack timings are a little bit awkward, but if he jumps, if you just move away from him, I think you're safe. I'm thinking being the keyword, because I'm not certain, I just think so. And everything else you can just kind of roll in place every now and then, and you're fine. Trying to be greedy and get a hit in after that. How did that not connect? Come on, game. I think that was the grab, wasn't it? Hey, we got his thingy off. Nice. That's another cool thing about this fight, or, well, I think it's the only cool thing about the fight, really, is that if you detach his arm thingy, you can kill it, and it drops the orange charge ring, which is the immunity to, or, well, damage reduction to lava kind of ring. And he can't really hit you with that attack very well anymore, because he loses a lot of range. That's not as unique, though, but I was still wearing the fucking worthless ring anyway. But yeah, being able to cut a piece of the boss off and use it to increase your boss room area is kind of a neat concept. And another one that they don't explore in further games. Okay, now we can easily walk over here and start fighting him where you can actually see. Oh, and his arm regrows, of course, because why wouldn't it? God damn it, it's so hard to hit that. Maybe I don't even need to roll if I move correctly. I'm scared though. Let's see. Oh, you don't? Oh, that makes it a lot easier. Now, if I could only hit him with my minuscule range. God fucking damn it! Okay, let's try this. Yo, what? Excuse me? Okay, that's bullshit. Come over here. That's the grab, I think. The camera really is the ultimate boss in Souls. Oh, that was dumb of me. I should have recognized that immediately. Yeah, I cut off another one of his arms. Ow. Okay, I should just do the reasonable thing and stick to his legs and get this shit over with, rather than trying to fight him pretty. Yeah, if you just walk away from him, you're fine. When he does the jump. No timing required. Fuck. Hey Pond! You joined at the right time. As I make a little bit more progress again. Shards, which we don't need. I think that's pretty much all in this room, isn't it? Maybe there's something in this corner? I haven't explored this in a while. Let's have a look. Nay, nothing to be found. Okay. Hello. Okay, now with the ring we can go and grab ourselves the... Is that the shortest path? I think so. We can get the Chaos Ember and eventually get a Chaos weapon. So much lagging today, goddamn. I really wonder what that is. Hasn't lagged at all the last few sessions. Or crashed, really. If it's really because of the lava texture mod, then I'd rather keep that mod. Fuck the frames, save our eyes instead. The game starts quickly enough that the occasional crash really doesn't hurt. This looks so different with the lava mod, Jesus Christ. You can actually see the ground. It's crazy. I'm not used to this. I mean, looking at this ground, maybe I don't want to see it, actually. Maybe the mod is a bad thing. Maybe that's why they increased the bloom so much, so you don't see how potentially awful the texture work is. Okay. So we're not gonna go and get the weapon right now, because we don't really benefit from it, since everything down here is fairly resistant to fire anyway, from what I know. So instead we will just move on. Past this place. Oh wow, the fact that after warping it doesn't set the bonfire as your new home point actually worked out in your favor, or in our favor rather, this time. Very nice. Didn't have to run all the way back here. This looks so cool. I mean, graphics fidelity-wise, maybe not so cool, but stylistically, I think that looks really cool. This big-ass temple over there with a huge bridge that doesn't look at all repetitive and pasted. Eh. I think this game goes a bit, or this area goes a bit underappreciated. Yeah, it's very brown indeed. I think it would look better if we didn't tone down the lava so much, because then the brightness would, like, it would add a splash of color to it, I think. But with the very dark lava, it really does look brown and brown. It's also a stone structure in an underground cave, so I guess you can't really complain about brown being the main color. But yeah. I don't know. I like the strong bloom. I wish it was a little bit less strong so it doesn't hurt the eyes so much, but it definitely looks better with the bright colors. Oh, you survived 2 hits? Goddamn, fuck these guys. Isn't this where you do the thing? Is that further? Is it in here? It is in here. You're fine, right? Yeah. Great hero. Okay, I think we go over on this side. And then up that branch over there. Yeah, that's true. Like I said, it's definitely better on the eyes. It doesn't hurt, so it's definitely an advantage. But you gotta admit that it does take away from the look of the area, right? If you imagine it not hurting, and rather just being very bright but not too bright, it's gotta look better than this. Yeah. I don't know. Interesting. Like, this is missing the contrast, I think. But hey, it's subjective anyway, so... doesn't really matter. Anyway. Time to get the hidden bonfire that I missed on my first playthrough. Fun fact, for my first playthrough, I ran all the way from the bonfire where we just started to the Bed of Chaos for every attempt that I made. And I was very upset at the end of the Bed of Chaos fight, because holy fuck, that was really annoying. And then later I unlocked the shortcut past the Titan Knight Demon, and I found this hidden bonfire, and then I was like, fuck, I wish I had found that a few hours ago. Because goddamn, that is a long-ass trek to the Bed of Chaos otherwise. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be very fun. We're gonna have a grand time. Man, I wish we dealt like 2 more damage so that they die in 2 hits. I swear I pressed R2, what the fuck? Nah, that's not that much damage either. Yeah, I don't know the setup for that though. I'm also not sure if I have enough fire bombs, but I'll try to wing it. We'll see. It's gonna be fine. I'm actually more worried about the, or not worried, but I'm more concerned with what to do with Sigma's story. How we're gonna do that. And what we're gonna do. Okay. Well, I'll try it out. From your description. You make that sound really easy, so maybe we'll get it without me looking at a video or something. That's it? Oh yeah, nice, lovely. Yeah, I understand. I'm sure it would be fairly easy if I just looked at a video, but I don't really care enough. Maybe if I fuck up a few tries, then I will care, but eh. Ooh, 2 hits for these though, that's very nice. Yeah, makes sense. You can learn a lot from watching people play this game. And I have done my fair share of watching as well. Okay, witchy lady. I could have probably backstabbed her. Nah. Didn't want to risk it. Damn, that damage. Holy fuck. I thought you had the Chaos Flame Whip as well from that. Interesting. Alright. Oh no, it's here, isn't it? Yep, there it is. Is there something in here? No. Okay. As always, we will full clear the area first, because I'm a fucking idiot that likes doing all sorts of dumb shit like that. Which definitely isn't a waste of time, given that we are not going to use a single item here. I think so anyway. Nor are we going to use any souls, really. So it's basically no point doing it rather than to just show it off as showing the entire game off. Damn, really? 2 or 3 still isn't enough? Bet they have like 205 health or something. That can't have been missing a lot. Oh god, my back hurts. Nah, god damn it. Ran out of stamina too early. Thought I was gonna get the last pixel back that we needed for a final attack, but nay. Let's do this path first. Get deaded by the Titanite demon over here. There was a health bar back there for a moment, and I have no idea why. That's just Dark Souls things, I think. Please don't kill me. You tried. How dare you. Please don't try to kill me either. Ooh, that's some okay damage though. Thought they were going to be resistant to lightning or something. Hey, there's the stagger. That took forever. I'm being very greedy with those attacks. Hey, another stagger, nice. Oh, I thought I was safe. Had you one-shot me with that attack, I would have been very upset. Just as the last hit comes, one shot. Yay! Was close, you tried. But you didn't try hard enough. How did that miss? Excuse you? Oh my god. Hello. Stop moping, you're fine. You will be fine. Everything is fine. You don't want a maggot head anyway. Alright. Let's quickly relog again for the crystal lizard, even though I don't remember what it drops, or don't even think we need anything that it could drop, but hey, do it anyway. For completionist's sake. I really should get in the habit of putting the current run in the first slot, so I can just spam the confirm button. Smack. Hey, red titanite chunk, we might actually use that. Very fine. It was red chunks for chaos weapons, right? It did say that, and I didn't read a single word, what the fuck. Yeah, chaos and fire. Very well. You know, I could probably put on the ring that actually helps me. Like, for example... Gold ring isn't bad, the weird eyeball, like, creature thingies with the tentacles. I think they drop red titanite chunks if you're lucky, so Might put on that ring. Boom. Alright, so I think what we're going to do is we will kill a few of them and then jump in there and help Siegmeyer kill the rest and hope that it's enough to keep him alive. Where the fuck is the spot? There's a spot where you can get up there. But I do not remember said spot. Oh, it's behind here, isn't it? That looks correct. Can I get up here? Can I get through here? Oh, but that's where you walk up, okay. I don't think you can jump that, but I'll try just for the sake of it, for the heck of it. Yeah, not quite. Anyway, okay, let's actually think about this. I think we'll kill 2 of these and then go back up to Siegmeyer and then help him kill the 3rd one. That should be fine. So we'll just look for a way to get down here without taking too much damage. I think that's over here. We can probably walk on one of these routes. Anything up here? Oh yeah, the path down. Well, I'll take it. Oh wait, I have a better ring that we can equip for this. Right. You work, right? Yes, you do. Oh, thank you. Lovely, lovely ring. Okay, that's... So there's 4 of them. I think we killed 2 or 3. What's the safest bet, I wonder? I'm not sure if they're all part of his, like, I think not all of them count for his quest, if you will. I think one of them is fake, in a way. Or in the way that it doesn't count for the progression, so we'll only kill 2 of them. So we don't accidentally fuck it up. This is one of the more fiddly side quests. Oh, someone fell and died. I hope that didn't fuck it up. Can I get on this somehow? Maybe? Oh, I can probably just walk here, huh? I sure can. Wait, he isn't here! Fuck, I haven't talked to him in Firelink Shrine. Do I care enough to go all the way back to Firelink and then all the way back here just for the story? Nah, not really. That's a shame. Indeed. You know what? You're right. Fuck it. Let's put in the work. Who cares? It's not that long. It doesn't take that long. We can warp. Everything goes quickly if you can warp. I think it's Firelink and then Blighttown. That was a terrible idea, why? I mean, he also isn't here. Where the fuck did I drop his side quest line? I talked to him in Anor... Oh, I didn't re-talk to him in Anor Londo. I only talked to him once in Anor Londo. Fuck. Why is it a terrible idea? Did I already fuck it up? Did I kill too many of them already? Fuck, wrong thingy. I'll give it a shot. It doesn't take that much time. If I'm not trying to save Sigmar, then why even bother? Oh, that's why. Yeah, it's not that tedious. It's not that bad. I mean, I say that it's not tedious considering I'm running around picking up almost everything and killing almost every enemy anyway, so if I was generally going quick, then yeah, it's definitely a bit too tedious, but since I'm already basically taking my sweet ass time doing as much as possible, I might as well. I mean, we're saving Solar, so we might as well save Sigmar as well. Oh boy, I was not ready. Fuck me. They are ready for me, and I'm not ready for them. It's not a good combination. Thank you, camera, for fucking nothing. So. Thank you. Goodbye. Alright, this should be Firelink, right? No, I warped here because I'm an idiot and missed the bonfire that I wanted to go to. That's fine, it's fine, everything is fine. Hey, I can try the Blighttown skip though. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Aren't you leaving? Did I not talk to you often enough? Thought you were gonna disappear if I do this. No? Oh, okay. He does go to Blighttown though, right? I'm not imagining that. Anyway. Let's try doing the Blighttown skip. I've done that in a while, it's fun. Oh, I hope I... Fuck, of course. At least I remembered and didn't fall to my death. I'm usually good at sending the elevator up every single time, but sometimes, you know, you like to place a little trap for yourself. See if you remember that you didn't. Oh, I also haven't looted this place. We'll do that some other time, maybe. I usually don't bother with that. Sometimes with the red 2 Sun Ring, but usually I don't full clear that. So, one thing you can do, which looks really cool if you can pull it off, is you can walk off the pathway over here on the right and effectively jump almost all the way to the bottom, if you know what you're doing. I don't know what I'm doing, of course, so I'll probably fuck it up, but I'll give it a shot or two. I think it's right here. You land on that, and you roll here, and you roll here, and you're right here. Ta-da! And we're effectively at the bottom. Hey, I even still have the Rusted Iron Ring equipped. Such foresight. Not at all an accident. Do I need to rest here first before he appears? I think so. Because he should still be standing in Firelink right now. Fuck you with your I did it, I wanna rest. Thank you. There are monsters after me. Now to remember where he actually hangs out. I think it's over on the right side somewhere. It wasn't that hard to find usually. I say that confidently. Probably having misremembered and fucking up the quest chain once again. Nope, there he is, thank you. For actually being here. Wake up! Sure, here, have some moss, sir. Okay. Oops. Why was I on no this time? Damn it. Alright. Now with that out of the way, we go back here. Yes, maybe. Yes, I think so. I think yes. I think yes. Or is he in Firelink Shrine once again? I think he's down here. It wouldn't really make sense for him to be in Firelink Shrine, since he was in Blighttown on the way here. Thanks to our lovely shortcuts, this shouldn't even take that long. And then we'll be right back where we left off. Whee! Then over here on the left is the shortcut we opened with the maggots. Maggots! I won't kill the Titanite demon again, because we don't really need the demon Titanite, and it's very much busy work. We'll just run past and hope he doesn't one-shot us. Which he definitely can. Someone just took 9 damage over there somewhere. Poor guy. 9 damage is, yeah, a number. So, I think after we maybe, hopefully, potentially save Sigmar and finish the Bed of Chaos, I'll probably call it a day. But we will see how long. Fucking hell. Yeah, we will see how long it takes, is where I was going to go with that. I wanted to say how long it takes to kill Bed of Chaos, but apparently it's more like how long it takes to even get the fuck there. Because, yes. Would the other bonfire be quicker? Maybe. Could also take that bonfire over there. That's not that much quicker, is it? It also only comes with 5 Estus rather than 10, so I'll just stick with this for now. Stuff like that really makes me wonder what's happening there. Like, once again, someone took 9 damage somewhere over there. What did exactly 9 damage, and who was it, and why, and how, and what the fuck? Considering the location, it is probably someone down where we're heading as well. Like, somewhere down with Sigmar. Someone down with Sigmar. But... You fucking... What? Why are you so uncooperative? What the fuck? What have I ever done to you? God damn it. I'm starting to regret trying to save Sigmar, or do his questline rather, and it's not even his fucking fault. God damn it. Why are they being so mean? There's got to be a way to do that where that can't happen. Maybe I'll pass him on the right? It seems risky though, because his weapon is on the right. That's usually the wrong idea. How about we just make it past him and then one-shot the entire area? Like, no deaths on Bed of Chaos, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I know. That's my plan. Basically, as always, the plan is for nothing to go wrong, and that's bound to succeed eventually. Okay, let's try walking on the right this time for some reason, which doesn't make much sense, but hey. Maybe he'll do a different type of attack or not attack at all. He tried it. He fucking tried. But I didn't mistime the roll this time. Yo, he fucking shot lightning from that far away? Holy fuck. I thought I misheard for a second. Time for more of you guys, because that's always fun. Is one of you lore savvy enough to tell me the relevance of these statue thingies? Like what they are and why they are and so on? Because I find them super annoying. Hey, there's Sigmar. Nice. We didn't completely screw things up yet. Lovely. Can you not go this way and just drop right by him? Yes, you can. Lovely. So, now we did all this busy work. Hey, they stayed dead, the ones we killed. Lovely. So we actually only have one of them. Yes, indeed. Snore away, sir. Yes, 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 talk to me, please. Okay, he didn't die. Lovely. I think we should quickly reload the area so he doesn't die from the poison. I think that was a thing that could happen, but I think we nailed it. Lots of thinking going on, as always. But I assume this worked out. There he is. Not poison and everything. Yep, you keep snoring away, that's fine. Okay. Oh, interesting. You're right, I haven't paid attention to that ever. Huh. Neat. Makes me wonder if they were, like... Oh, huh. So they're probably just statues placed at passageways or gates or portals or something, and then they came to life from Bed of Chaos influence or whatever, maybe, kind of thing. Because they always just look like statues to me. Maybe they aren't meant to be statues, but they look like round, weird gargoyles in a way. Like demonic gargoyle type guys. You're not a mech, are you? Yeah. You're the Red Titanite slab. Oh, but yeah, that's interesting. Makes sense then that they're standing around guarding certain spots. These minor demons, that is. Neat. Where is the easiest way out again? I think over here and then to the left. Oh wait, do I actually have to go all the way over there to get on the route, or can I walk up from here? Let's find out. I think this just leads back out, right? Yeah, that leads out. Lovely. Okay, so there's some more minor stuff in here. You can climb some of the ledges and find some more completely random pointless items like souls. Who needs souls anyway in Dark Souls? So we're probably not gonna bother right now. Oh, 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 oh boy. Okay, you almost got me. You fucker. Like, I think if we're... Nah, fuck it, while we're at it. You can walk around here, drop down there to get that item, and I think there's another little ledge with an item somewhere that you can reach from here. It's really not worth doing, I don't think there's anything special over here. Soul of a Hero is pretty good, I guess, but... You're not missing out on anything major. They're lacking the wings though, don't Asylum Demons have these little wings on the back? But yeah, otherwise you're absolutely correct. Huh. Interesting. Man, you never stop learning about Dark Souls and Bloodborne until like... Doesn't matter how much you watch or play those games. Someone always figured out something that you don't know. Okay. Let us have an attempt. He says, completely out of firebombs. Me fucking lauter. God damn it. I don't want to go back just to get some firebombs. But I want to try the cheese and see if it works just from your description. Fuck. Who even sells firebombs? Where would I get some easily? Fucking Satana indeed. Alright, we'll do the following. I'll give it a normal attempt, like a non-cheese attempt. And if I win, then hey, great. But if I don't, then we'll try the thing. Although the cheese probably won't work if I already fuck up. Oh, does she sell firebombs? I thought she only sold like grass and stuff. Or moss rather. That wouldn't be too hard to reach. The thing is, no matter what we do, if we leave from here, we'll have to get past the fucking Titanite demon again. And that's just trouble, isn't it? Okay, fuck it, I wanna try the cheese. Oops. Fuck you, confirmation, for being on yes and sometimes on no. I don't think I have any that I can actually use on level 1. I mean, we went all this way for Sigmar, we might as well go all this way for some potential Bed of Chaos cheese, right? Right. Patches isn't here yet, is he? You sorry fool.
You sorry fool.
Yep.
You could...
Nay, okay.
You sorry
You fool. You could not be the chosen one. We're gonna get a lot of sorry fool going on here. Alright. Well, we haven't been here in a while. Why not say hello to some old friends? How did you still hit me? You fucking good. Fuck. Drop a firebomb. Well, we need multiple anyway. Drop a humanity. You did not. Okay. Well, we have two options from here. We will try the lady over here and hope she sells firebombs, which I doubt, but I think what's his face over there with the Uchigatana also sells, or might sell firebombs. I'm really not certain. I wonder who does sell firebombs in this game. No. Well, we have a lot of... No, not a lot of. We have a humanity to buy. We might buy some poison throwing knives. Oh yeah, dung pies, of course. Can we toxic the Bed of Chaos? That would be fun. Toxic the most toxic thing in the game, basically. I don't know if dung pies actually break objects, because we'll need to break an object, right? It's not just damage to get through the roots. Although, maybe if I find the right spot where there isn't anything in the way. But yeah, I'll try the undead merchant over here as well. It's like 5 guys in the way or something. 6, 7... Fuck. Give me your fire bombs. Your infinite supply of them. I was kind of expecting the bridge drake thingy to come fly by for some reason. Although this has happened fucking days ago. Oh boy, through the shield. Too much lightning. Okay. Just make sure you don't interrupt us. Don't think you do, but you can never be too safe. Okay, let's see. Fire bombs, please. All of them. Yes, he does sell fire bombs. Lovely, good man. While we're at it, let's buy randomly some of this, a full stack of these, some of this for absolutely no reason. Yeah, I think that's it.
Ah.
Okay, we did it. We got ourselves some fire. Does he sell homeward bones, by the way? Did the other lady sell homeward bones? Did I miss that? Fuck. I'll just keep duping them, fuck it. It's fine. Okay, we are back. Time to get binned by the Titanite demon again. Well, I usually don't stream that much. It's very rare that I stream at all. I just kind of want to get this playthrough done. So I actually have a finished playthrough of something on YouTube or Twitch or wherever. So once I'm done with Dark Souls, I'll probably not stream for a while anyway. And you could of course just you could of course also just stream while I stream, because it's not like this is drawing a lot of competition or anything. And yeah, I'm also curious how this is gonna work out. I hope it works out fine. Ooh boy. He tried. Oh, thanks, Pond. It's good to hear. I usually don't consider myself very entertaining. I mostly use this to maybe show some people some of the dumb stuff you can do in this game, and to kind of practice my English, because I usually don't speak much English at all. Okay, let's give this a fucking whirl and see how it plays out. Ugh. Stretch of Destiny, and fire bombs equipped. And down we slide. So, let's scroll up to see what you wrote earlier once again. Walk right in the middle of the ring against the twigs and just aim right. There is no magic pixel, it's a pretty wide margin. Against the ring of twigs and just aim right. Let us do a thing. I have too many items, I should stash some of them. I think I can use this, right? Yeah, I can barely use this. Okay. Well, you can't aim with the crossbow in Dark Souls 1, can't you? Yeah, okay, fuck. Can I potentially aim with a bow, even though I cannot use it? I can. Lovely. Okay, so... which kind of ring of twigs are you talking about? This outer ring here, or this inner area? I would guess this inner area so that you can just walk into the middle once you're done. So I'm guessing you mean stand somewhere on the border of this, and maybe then on the left, somewhere around here, and then just throw over these little branches over there. Well... yeah, her face, I guess, as well. Okay, it's supposed to be right near her face. Okay, we're gonna give that a shot. Wait, can I quick roll? I can, lovely. Fuck. Oh. Are you suggesting I just throw the thing right in the middle? Or on the outer sides here? I figured we were throwing one to the right and one to the left, rather than going straight for the middle, but this looks actually doable, maybe. If I find the right spot or something. Like, this looks pretty hard to throw something through. Fucking... you have to break the outer bits first. Okay. So we're... don't hit me, please. Thank you. So we're basically just throwing something over there, I guess. Ah, I see. Over... maybe here? That looks like it could kind of work if I hit the right spot. Good thing I bought 99 of them rather than just a handful that I had. Like, even if I had 10 of them, I don't think 10 would suffice to find the right spot for this. Oh, come on. That looked pretty good. That looks so close. Maybe from further back so that they actually land where the thingy is that you're supposed to break. I think the object you break is at the back of the bubble, right? I'm trying to throw dead center for now, which shouldn't work out, but throwing further to the left might work. Let's see. Almost. I don't want to get too far away from her so that I don't get swiped again. Oh damn, that looks so close. Can't see where it lands. Oh, it's behind. Shit. Need to throw not quite as high, I suppose. Oh, you can throw through the... what? You can go through these branches? What the fuck? Oh, goddamn, I thought I had to avoid them the entire time. That makes it a lot easier, I guess. Hey, I have absolutely no qualms choosing this fight of all fights in this game, I guess. There is nothing that will hold me back from trying this. Man, that's gotta be just about it though, right? Yep, I'll keep trying until I run out, and then I'll throw dung pies and hope that works eventually. Way higher. Oh, I see. I'm not quite certain what to aim for is the issue. Like, way higher just seems like I would throw past this little bubble where the thing... Oops, I was trying to pull down the camera so I could see where the thing flies. Like... I was trying to pretty much throw in the center of the bubble at first, but now I'm not quite sure where to try to hit, basically. So I felt like if I throw this high, for example, it just flies past the thing I need to hit, but I'll take your word for it for now, until I stumble upon the right spot eventually. Further back, yeah, that would make sense. Oh, probably where her tentacle thingies are. That fucking thing is in the way. That looks pretty good as well. Stupid branch thingy. Oh, come on. That looked so good. Maybe even further back? You can't hit me here, can you? You're trying, but you can't. Oops, that's not the button. Oh, I need to orient myself better. At least we have this lovely soothing soundtrack to enjoy while I'm trying to cheese this. Oh yeah, I'm stuck. Let's try the other side first, maybe that one is easier. This looks like it's basically just a straight shot. It's annoying that you have to orient your character towards where you're trying to throw rather than just pointing the camera in the right way. Fuck. Nah. And that can't be that far away. That hit the thing. Do you remember if you have to aim all the way up or if it's just like some way up rather than at the highest angle possible? And this doesn't look that hard, but I can't seem to find the right spot. Okay. Yeah, okay. So just find the right alignment and then it basically does itself. Yep, got it, okay. I'll just fuck around a bit, see if I can spot it, or stumble upon it. What I should do is just quickly look at a video. I know there are video guides that don't even take a minute to just show you where you need to stand and throw, and I might do that when I'm running out. I just figured why not, it's not that complicated in theory, so how could it possibly go wrong, right? So don't worry, your suggestion is fine, I'm just being a bit silly, trying to brute force it. Fuck. If I could at least get the right angle, or rather the angle that I want reliably, so I could try this out better. But it's always hard to turn your character exactly the right way. Yeah, okay. Let me quickly tab out and look at a video. I'm curious now. Okay, Dark Souls, Bed of Chaos, Cheese, Fire Bombs. 1 minute and 40 seconds video, let's have a look. Man has a Comic Sans mod for Dark Souls. I trust this man intrinsically. Very interesting stream right now. My apologies. Okay, that didn't look that hard. Okay, so what man does is he runs in the middle here, up into this circle, and then he does 2 backsteps. Kinda like here, and then 1 and 2. And then he uses his bow to align his aim, which makes sense. I should do that as well. He aims roughly here. I don't quite exactly remember where, but this should be roughly it. Maybe. Fuck. Oops, I stepped for a second. Maybe here. I feel like I'm a bit further back than he was. Maybe I'm just being bad with the aim though. I'll recheck in a second. Nope, I got it. Nice. Okay, that's one side done. And then for the other side, he aims somewhere here. I got it! Yay! And then I died. Because I got hit by the fucking flame strike thingy! Fuck. It didn't even feel like I took that long to line it up after the first one, but okay. Shame. Man, that was a fast fucking firestorm. I did not see that coming so quickly. I wonder if I can get my souls back, because the spot I was... oh, it's probably in... is it in front of the boss room? I don't remember. But the spot I was standing on is inaccessible right now, because the floor broke, so I wonder where my stuff is. Oops. Yeah, it took me a bit long on the first alignment, and I wasn't exactly in the right spot. And after throwing the second firebomb, I should already be rolling towards the boss. Just assumed that it works out, but I didn't, so that's on me. The firestorm really just added insult to injury, though. I guess she got tired of me standing in her face with her unable to do anything about that. She just wanted me gone. She had enough of me fucking around with firebombs. Can't really blame her. Okay. I think we're 2-on-2 on this guy now. He one-shot us twice and then we walked past twice, so this is the deciding game, if you will. We did not get one-shot. Yes, we won the best of 5 versus 1 Titanite Demon. Lovely. For next time I'll try to get some sort of plugin that displays the chat on stream as well. Like the other fine streaming men have. So people eventually watching on YouTube maybe might be able to tell who I'm talking to or what we're talking about. I could also set up a screen capture thingy, so if I have to look up another guide like that, we'll just look at it together. Rather than you guys just watching at a blank screen where nothing happens. Okay. Yo, he one-shot me mid-air. Come the fuck on. Oh man, that was dirty. She one-shot me, my bad, sorry. I feel so betrayed. That's a bit annoying. I don't know if I should just try the same thing because I was in the right spot and just hope that I get a better attack this time, or I don't get bullshitted again. Or if I try something else and assume that it's risky or just wrong what I'm trying to do so far. Like maybe I should wait out one set of attacks before I try getting in there. Truth be told, I generally don't even mind the bit of chaos that much. If they, instead of outright killing you whenever you fall into a pit, if they just took like half your health and respawned you at the entrance, I think it would have been a decent boss fight. The worst part about it is that you die so many cheap deaths that feel basically unavoidable, and if they just got rid of that, I think the fight itself is actually not that bad. The concept of the floor breaking and her trying to push you into the holes is fine in my opinion, and with the persistent progress it's not that bad even if you die once or twice. It's just that sometimes you get into these chain of bullshit situations where whatever you do you just get pushed into a pit of death, unfortunately. And once that happens repeatedly you're just frustrated and the fight is annoying. I generally am not against the idea of a gimmick fight like this. It's just a bit unfortunate in the execution, I guess. Alright, let's try that again, this time without getting one-shot, please. Like, we didn't even fucking die from falling into the hole or anything like that, we actually just got one-shot from the attack. It just feels dirty. Let's not have this ring equipped, let's instead equip this ring so we don't get one-shot, how about that? Yeah, I know, it's definitely not ideal, but I think people are harsher on it than they need to be, really. Oh, fuck. Fuck. I don't fully agree. I think there are certain elements in here that are pretty good, just not executed properly. There's a lot of empty space that are just filled with mobs, of course, and the enemies themselves aren't that interesting, and having another Asylum Demon type guy is maybe fine lore-wise, but not that interesting to fight, and the bit of chaos isn't executed all that well, but I don't think the area is entirely shit in general. Some of it works fairly well, in my opinion anyway. I like the visuals with the roots and like the mixture of like fire that's usually fairly bright and without the mod, and roots and these stone structures that are fairly big and that kind of thing. I think that works really well together. I also like the bit with the witch being transformed into this tiny little being that just controls this weird tree thingy. Like, I don't know. There's just a few things that work and a lot of it that doesn't work. the criticism feels like it gets blown out of proportion. People hear that, oh, this is because of time crunch and it's unfinished, and yeah, there's definitely faults in this area. You just need to look down here to see giant faults in this area. But that doesn't inherently make it complete garbage. Same with Dark Souls 2. Like, yeah, Dark Souls 2 has severe issues in certain areas, and it's not made by the A-team or whatever. But that doesn't mean that it's irredeemably shit. I guess I just don't go that extreme with opinions like that. Okay, let's find out how irredeemably shit you actually are. It's your call, Bed of Chaos. You can convince me that you're fine, or Goldman that you're fine. Fuck. Okay, irredeemably shit. You're fine. Complete fucking garbage. Worst boss fight I've ever seen in my life. That one was on me though. Okay then. I mean, you don't have to. I did a solo one run of Dark Souls 2 as well. It's very frustrating because the iframes are fucking tiny, but that doesn't make the game unplayable by itself. Oh really? I thought for most people Dark Souls 2 was the pinnacle of PvP. That's interesting. Like, you hear people often saying that Dark Souls 2 was shit, but at least the PvP was the best part, but... The first one? Oh wow, you really have very unique opinions on this. Most people I hear talking about that talk about how the backstab fishing and dead angling in Dark Souls 1 was complete garbage. I don't really care that much myself about any of those issues. I played Dark Souls 2 a lot. I think it's a fine game. Definitely has issues. I played Dark Souls 1 and 3 as well, and I think all of them have their own issues, and all of them are fine games nonetheless. Oops, fucking headset cable pushing the mouse around. Hey, that looks interesting though. Man, that ceiling lava looks terrible with the darker stuff. They did change that though, and it had a lot of build variety and all that stuff. Great Resonant Soul was nerfed to complete garbage. But yeah, like I said, it's not really a topic I care too much about. I don't necessarily play those games for the PvP, and... Oh, did we actually fucking finally do it? Holy fuck. There's a lot of flaws to be listed about Dark Souls 1's PvP and areas as well. I mean, realistically speaking though, 30 hours is not a lot to learn the nuance and details of any Souls game, really. And it sounds like you were talking about the time before the DLC and before patches and all that stuff. And yeah, sure, on release there were way more issues than later on, but I don't know. I just think there's a lot of very good stuff in Dark Souls 2 as well. A lot of areas that I like, a lot of fights that I like. Once again, not free of criticism at all, and I would also rate it as the weakest of the Souls games, but I just don't think you can blatantly yell at one thing and say, no, this is complete garbage. Anyway, like I said, I'm gonna stop now. After the successful bit of chaos, the very successful fight where we very successfully cheesed it, and then had a very easy time beating it after the very successful cheese. No deaths were had, everything is perfect, so yeah. Thank you very much for watching, and next time we'll do one of the very few remaining areas. There's not that much left of the game, is there? Anyway, hope you're having a good day, or you have a good day, good night, whatever the fuck. Bye bye, see you next time.